It's that time of year again, you know, when people start wearing shorts and tank tops and hats like these and sunglasses all the time, even when we're indoors, because it's just that hot. About a year ago, maybe even 2, I was tagged in like 3 different summer book tags. I figured instead of doing 3 different book tags that all ask similar questions, I'm gonna do one combining everything. This is the Summer Reader Madness book tag. What is this? I don't know. Pew pew. I was tagged in the Summer Reader book tag by Andrea from Little Yellow Bookshop, the Summer book tag by Grace from Loving Dem Books, and the Summer Madness book tag by Cassidy Monche. Golden Sun. Pick a book that made you smile beyond compare. Better Off Friends by Elizabeth Eulberg, because it is such an adorable little book. When I first read it, I was on my way to the beach, actually. It was one of the cutest books I've ever read. It was one of those books where I just kept smiling as everything was happening. It was also one of those books where I was like, come on guys, just...
You're attracted to each other. You're attracted. Come on, do it.
Tropical Flowers, a book set in a foreign country. And The French Kiss by Stephanie Perkins. This has to be one of my favorite contemporaries. I really love contemporaries. You're gonna see a theme of that throughout this tag. And The French Kiss is set in France at a boarding school, and I adore it because I really want to go to France one day. It's one of my main destination spots on my bucket list. I have a lot of relatives who've been or live in France, and it just sounds so beautiful. I've seen beautiful pictures. The description in this book is, oh, it makes me want to go so badly. Watermelon, a book with juicy secrets. The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. It's like Criminal Minds, but young adult fiction. You don't know what's going on, there's craziness at every turn, and about every other chapter, it's from the point of view of the serial killer, and it's so cool. You don't know who's who, you don't know who the killer is, you think you know who the killer is, but then the killer's not who the killer is. There's like 2 extra books in this series too, which I really want to pick up, because if it's anything like Criminal Minds, I'll probably eat them up. What is your fave summer beach read? I've only read at the beach like twice. The last book I read at the beach was The Host by Stephanie Meyer. I wouldn't suggest bringing such a large book to the beach. I chose a book that I think would be pretty good for the beach because it's short, sweet, cute. You can get through it pretty quickly in maybe a couple hours on the beach, honestly. Flipped by Wendelin Van Dranen. It's 212 pages, so it's very, very short. It's really easy to get through. The font's kind of large. It's about young kids sort of falling in love and experiencing life in a small town. It's one of those things that you could lay out on a towel on the beach and read for 2 hours and be completely done with it and have a pretty nice tan. Likening this question to a Sunburn, what book has the most painful ending? I don't want to spoil anything, but it hurts. It hurts. Likening this book to a Sunset, what book has the happiest ending? Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. I know this book ending isn't perfect. It's not a happily ever after where everybody gets together and is okay, but I think it's a real life ending. Even though it's not the ideal ending, it's a real ending, and that's what I really enjoy about this. Also, along with the fact that it's a really big contemporary. We don't see those a lot. We see short contemporaries, like all of those in that pile I'm pointing to that you can't see. This is a girl's journey of finding herself and discovering the limits to her comfort zone don't exist, and she can do things that she never thought she could do, and it's wonderful. The ending is a perfect wrap up to that. What book or series do you want to read this summer? I have absolutely no idea like exactly what I want to read this summer, but it's ideal that I want to read at least 10 books this summer. Anything Rainbow Rowell. I want to read Carry On and Landline, Throne of Glass. I want to catch up on my TBR shelf over there. I don't know if you can see it, but the entire 2 first rows are just things I haven't read. What fictional character would be your beach babe? I don't have this book with me. I seem to have misplaced it. It might be at my dad's house. Levi from Fangirl. He's not your typical perfect abbed main character. He's lanky and has messy hair and he's really pale and would probably burn in the sun, but he's goofy and appreciative of Kath and her interests in all the different things she does, and he's understanding of her social anxiety, and he helps her come out of her shell but doesn't push her too hard. He's just a really real guy character, and he's ideal. You know, that's someone I would want to spend a beach trip with. That was the Summer Reader Madness book tag, a combination of 3 different book tags. As you may have been able to notice just then throughout that tag, I like contemporary. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to our channel. I'm Maddie. I'll see you next time. Bye. What book or series do I want to read this summer? I'm the same age as most YA protagonists. I used to read these and I was like, LOL, she's so awkward. I'm not gonna be like that when I'm 16 and now. Whoops, gotta go.